Hello viewers and welcome back. Today we're checking out the second mission inside the US campaign, which would be this one here at Bastogne, and I presume that this will actually be the last video inside the skirmish portion of our coverage of this game, at least till the end of the open beta, which is March 20th, I believe, so it's not that terribly long. So anyhow, we're at a point where after we finish this Bastogne mission, it would be essentially what would be the official content, apart from the multiplayer inside the open beta phase of the game right now. I'll get back to you guys when I have some multiplayer footage. That's mainly just up to whenever I can find opponents in the matchmaking system that they have there. But anyways, today we're checking out a supposed infiltration mission.
Your objective is to infiltrate Bastogne and cause severe destruction to the German forces. Be advised that you are behind enemy lines. It is entirely up to you how to fulfill the mission objectives. However, it might be a good choice to silently take out your targets.
Alright, so looks like we should just sort of get on started and just really do that. So anyhow, I'm really enjoying the fact that they've really spiced up the multiplayer or the campaign missions, and they made them different in each one. And for this particular mission, it's not really great on performance, but anyhow, inside this mission we're supposed to take a few different objectives inside this city, namely destroy some tanks, do some other stuff, and really just muck up the place. So with that sort of said, this will be a stealth mission, and these ones, I'm just gonna change the settings real fast. These stealth missions, I bumped up all the settings to high, but it looks like with these city settings, you really got to keep the view count down, or the view distance down. Alright, so we're given practically full reign in doing what our objectives say we're supposed to do, and let's take a look at who we have and what type of equipment do they have. So we have a one rifleman, we have a medic guy with an M1 Garand, we have some guy with a machine gun, and we also have two snipers, which is rather interesting. So this will be, I suppose, a sniper heavy mission. The interesting about these snipers is that they're you know, it's kind of useful, it's kind of not, but snipers inside the game, they always come with these camouflage kits, and they are just literally the most useless things ever, because this is what it does. You place them down, and then this bush appears, and it can be different bushes depending on where the battle is fought, bear in mind, but it grows until it's this overly large thing, and then you can hide in it, right? But if you think about it, in any place where it's useful, there will already be grass, and it just looks ridiculous if you put it somewhere like that. So yeah, just an interesting little tidbit about the Men of War series of games, I suppose.
Yes, sir.
Alright, well, we have a lot of... Well, no, we don't have a lot of guys. We have barely any, in fact. And we are supposed to go all the way across the map to do these objectives. I think we have a few different ones. We had to destroy all enemy armor, we had to take out the majority of MG nests, and we had to eliminate all the snipers. Alright, well, let's see. I recall there being an MG over here, so all we had to do is just snipe that. Inside this game there should be some stealthier weapons with silencers, but it doesn't look like we have them right now. So I think what we'll do is we'll get one of these snipers over here. We'll get Eric Bell to come over here. In the Men of War games, they always have randomly generated names, which is kind of cool. And we'll get him to pick off that guy. That one's either that guy was either a sniper or one of the people on the guards. Oh no, it was a machine gunner. Saw a sniper around here as well. Yeah, I'm not really sure if the patrols will notice the dead bodies around. Sometimes they do. In some of the other Men of War games they do, and some of them they don't. But I think that guy's, yeah, he's hidden inside those sandboxes or whatever those are. So anyhow, looks like we just have to deal with machine gunners and those snipers, so that shouldn't be too bad. Doesn't look like the AI will react to these sniper shots, so what I think I'll do here is that I'll just get our guys to go around the edge of the town here, and I'll really just see who I can pick off. I think there's another sniper here, yeah. And one more here.
Got it,
it, sir.
Yeah, inside the first Men of War game, it was infamous for having these like super difficult stealth missions, but for this one I think it's alright. I'm gonna see if the AI notices me picking off a guy just sort of right in front of them.
Be careful. If enemy troops spot us or their fallen comrades, it's likely they will call for reinforcements.
Well, so it looks like they do. The AI will react to us knocking out their buddies, and that's really interesting.
Got it, sir.
Alright, well, that's probably going to stir up a lot of controversy, for lack of a better term, inside this area. Guys will be alerted there. So let's get our people to go around. I see there's there's a sniper patrolling this area. We've got to get rid of him,
yes,
so
sir.
We'll get all of our guys. We'll put them on hold fire, actually. And we'll move them forward. I'll get the snipers to really just do the vast majority of the work here. Get that sniper.
Get ready for a fight. Enemy is ahead.
I've got to say, these snipers have a fair amount of range. I really didn't expect that.
Sniper. Brigade headquarters grants you additional resources.
Yeah, because from what I remember, the snipers used to have like a pitifully small range, and they really weren't worth buying, at least inside the multiplayer. So it's rather interesting how they redid them. Indeed, one thing that you guys may have noticed is that these guys, they're actually armed with these combat knives, and they're actually throwable weapons that you can use against the enemy. These knives, if you on certain missions, you can actually use them to great effect because they're actually one-hit KO weapons, so they're kind of cool. Let's see here. I think I've already talked about how like the troops themselves don't actually determine what they can do. It's more or less what weapon they have. So I'm actually going to get this guy here to, first and foremost, change his hat and to pick up that sniper rifle, so we'll have 3. There we go.
Got it, sir.
Now, as soon as we find another sniper rifle, we should be able to actually get a group of 5 people solely armed with these, what would be practically one-hit KO weapons. It's just a matter of whether or not it'd be that useful. Uh-oh. Looks like we, we've been detected by the troops over there. So I'll get our guys to just sort of set up on this wall and just sort of open fire. Take a bit of time, because those sniper rifles, they'll have to like do the little zoom in thing.
Got it, sir.
There we go.
Yes, sir. Got it, sir.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, there should also be another machine gun over here. Yeah, right there, so I think I'll pick him off too. I'm actually gonna make a quick game change just to the settings here. I mean, typically I have all the settings on high, but due to whatever reason, looks like currently I'll have to lower it down to medium for recording. So we'll just do that. Yeah, and that should make recording much easier. Maybe the map is just slightly unoptimized. I'm gonna check here if I have any other settings that I need to disable. Nope.
Yes, sir. Got it, sir.
Alright, so the machine gunner over here is still up, so we'll pick them off. And who is this guy?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Alright, so it looks like we're making a great job on the whole machine gunners thing, but we do need to handle that vehicle depot in a little bit. Yep, and as you can probably tell here, there are actually these like little gates and fences and just miscellaneous things where you can sort of mess around with inside the terrain.
Got it, sir. Got it, sir. Yes, sir.
Is that another machine gunner back there? Yes, it is. Okay. There we go.
Yes, sir.
I was kind of expecting the German troops to bring a little bit more. I mean, we're just going around their flank and just picking off everybody. Oh, I see. They're sending one little patrol around the edges, and oh, I didn't know that. You can actually walk on the ice over here. Yeah, on the scenarios that have ice, you can actually blow those up too, and whatever things that are present on the ice will actually fall down. So that's kind of neat. Unfortunately, we don't have any explosives, so that I can't really demonstrate that. Alright, well, sort of crawling around here, some paratroopers, and those are some more elite, some eliter infantry, I suppose, if that's a word. Now I'm a little bit worried here. They have a few vehicles here and there that I don't want to anger. But unfortunately, it looks like we might have to anger them. The main thing is that I want to figure out where these snipers are, and I want to pick them off. Looks like we also have a few secondary objectives, so we can eliminate all of the enemy artillery vehicles, and we can take the armor repair depot without buying any troops. So both are fairly easy to do. Oh crap. So it looks like that is the
Got it, sir.
looks like we found the little Panzerwerfer over there, the artillery vehicle I was talking about. It's a good thing everybody managed to survive through that. So we'll get them to heal up. And now let's see, what exactly is over there? So that thing is just lurking behind the corner. How am I going to deal with that? Yeah, because that is just in the middle of a street. I think we're going to have to buy an AT team, or maybe the officer, to deal with it. Let's go with the officer, which should come with an artillery pistol, and I'll show you that in a minute. It sort of doesn't make any sense until you actually use it. But that means we're going to have to give up that secondary objective. I'm fine with that though. So let's see, that should give us one guy. And the cool thing about this guy is that he should have a pistol that will allow us to call in artillery. Let's see what he has. He has a Colt 55, or maybe not. Looks like he just has a whole bunch of these ammunition drop things. Or maybe the binoculars have replaced that. No. Oh well, we'll just keep him along with the vast majority of our troops over here then.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he apparently I am mistaken. These guys, they don't come with the flare pistols anymore. At least in multiplayer they would come with them in some of the skirmish missions. So in that case, we can still call in some of those supply drops. I want to actually see what is inside these supply drops actually. So we'll get our guy to throw down one of those grenades. At least we'll have plenty of ammunition now that we have this guy. And that should call in something with the smoke. What actually it is, though, I do not know. And some rangers, it's never bad. So there we go, we get a package like that, we can check it out. Some, a lot of smoke grenades though, so I mean, there's sort of that.
Yes, sir.
But nothing particularly helpful. Get this guy to take all of the sniper ammunition or the rifle ammunition.
Move out. Keep low.
Now I need to deal with that that vehicle right there.
Got it, sir.
And I'll get our guys to start trying to clear this location. Since I just bought some of these Rangers, they should come with one. I recall seeing them coming with one recoilless rifle or one AT weapon. And what I want to do here is that I want to snipe off that that half-track over there.
Fire! Got it, sir.
Yeah, this is not a very stealthy mission. There we go. So that guy's dead.
Yes, sir.
Get our guys to move up here. Everybody needs to move up. And then I should be able to just recoil this rifle that guy. Should also be able to get one of our snipers to pick off whoever resides in this little thing. Yeah, sometimes the snipers, they have trouble hitting the guys crouched down behind the sandbag for obvious reasons. So that kind of sucks, but we'll keep them there. So this guy should just be able to go up there. I don't know what the range is on these weapons, but he should be able to just ride up.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that was easy. Yeah, I was expecting that to be much more difficult, but I guess that works. Can't really complain. Alright, so that guy's gone. The rest of these guys we can get rid of very, very easily now that we have all of our troops here. So let's focus on getting rid of that ammo dump, or not ammo dump, but all these vehicles over here. Over here, there should be a whole bunch of guys just chilling out. I really want to take that King Tiger. That is, if I'm not mistaken, the heaviest tank inside the game, and almost practically nothing can get through the frontal armor there. So that'll be really, really cool if we could take that over. Now, the difficult portion is that you'd have to get rid of all of those crewmen over there and deal with them entirely, right?
Got it, sir.
Let's get our guys going up here. It's probably going to alert the crewmen, though. That is something that I'm a little bit worried about.
Got it, sir. Enemy is ahead.
Yes, sir. Chase this.
That works too.
Enemy sniper.
Oh, that was a sniper too.
Grants you additional resources.
Alright, well in that case, let's pick up the sniper's sniper rifle and do that. Yeah, the AI isn't it isn't really top quality in certain places.
Got it, sir.
Oh no, the medic got shot down
Got it, sir.
with his medkit. Oh well, we can actually pick that up and heal them back up. There we go.
Yes, sir.
So I'm under the impression that the crewmen have already mounted their vehicles, or maybe not. No. Alright, then that's good.
Yes, sir.
Got it, sir.
So our guys here are, yeah, they're going to get figured out in
Yes, sir.
Another one.
just a little bit here.
Target's in the open.
I need to get the rest of these guys over here to man the actual combat locations. With those sniper rifles, I mean, it's dead accurate, so they should be able to take them out quite effectively. And I see that this back road is mainly cleared. So what I want to do here is that I want to grab one of my sniper rifle people. I really don't know why you can't take cover with these little fences. It looks like you should be able to use them, and you should be able to shoot over them. But anyhow, what I want this guy to do is I want him to pick off that that machine gunner over there. He's just gonna, he's just going to absorb the bullets, and then he's gonna come back here. And all I want to do is just lug some dynamite, blow up the crew. It'll probably, I want to say it'll probably spare the vehicles, but we don't really know about that. So we'll try to do that. Just a second here, we need to get rid of that guy. There we go. Really liking these sniper rifles. So we'll grab the dynamite, and he'll do this. Come over here, prime it, run forward, and chuck it.
Watch out, as they may try and crew one of their tanks.
There we go. And that should keep him back. Alright, so let's see. They've crewed that Tiger tank. That's alright, because if we are able to get one really good shot on it, it'll just die instantaneously. So here, we'll get this guy again, the person with the recoilless rifle, and I want him to be able. There's a lot of troops there. I had wanted to use him over here and to just sort of charge and rush that tank. There we go. And that should deal with all of them. Just an FYI, I don't think any of this infiltrating crap had actually happened during the battle near Bastogne at all. just a minor sort of thing. Alright, so the tank should be busy with the MG. In that case, I think I'll be able to get this guy the recoilless rifle to come back here. And what I'll do here is that I'll slow down the game to a crawl. Might even be able to shoot this guy through the building here. No, that's a little risky. Might work though. You should usually be able to go through the buildings inside this game, where the windows inside them, they're not just sort of decals or anything like that. They are actually windows. Yep, the AI is just so busy with that, so caught up with that guy that we can just go over here, arm it, and I want to disable turret on it. Did I take it out? It looks like it's on fire. I want to say it's on fire, but yeah. into the back. Since we have another round here, I just want to fire it off and